Jesus Christ. It doesn't seem like the gaming industry is just going to be lighting up with negative news. It just seems like it's getting even more ridiculous every single time I log online or whenever I just go on the internet. It just seems like there's always something new that pops up on the internet. So at this point, with the direction that Supercell is going in, I know I made a series for Activision failing the Call of Duty franchise, but at this point, man, I might as well make an entire series for Supercell and how they're destroying the Clash Royale franchise. I haven't thought of a name of it just yet, but at this point, I might as well make a series on Supercell and how they're mishandling Clash Royale. Now, before I get started with this video, I want to give credit to this YouTuber for, I guess, inspiring me to continue calling out Supercell and continuing to make videos calling out Supercell. So, this YouTuber goes by the name of Ken. He's a pretty funny Clash Royale content creator. He goes really in depth with this problem as well. So, if you want a more in depth look of this situation, the link to Ken's video on this problem will be linked in the description down below so you can go check out his perspective and get more of a, I guess, a deep dive on this entire situation. So, with that out of the way, let's get started with the video. So to explain this as easy as possible, somebody has tried to get a in-game microtransaction for like 14 euros, which I think is equivalent to $14 here in the US. I could be wrong, but what happened was he only got half of the offers in that pack, and he contacted customer service and they said no, these items weren't available in the pack. But then he tried to show the screenshot saying, yeah, half of these items that I want were in this pack that you advertised to me. And then the situation was starting to get so bad and out of control. It started to get to the point where now there have been reports that this person was going to take Supercell to court or file some form of a lawsuit against Supercell for falsely advertising a in-game microtransaction offer. Now, I don't know if some of you folks know about this, but for those of you who don't know, false advertising is against the law, and you could get into very serious trouble with that. So, for example, let's just say if you're in the Call of Duty store and you are going to get a new operator bundle, let's say a new kitty cat skin, which is an actual thing, which is very pathetic, and it came with two cat skins and two camos, but you only proceed to get one of those cats and one of those camos. That would be considered false advertising if the game offered you two skins and two weapon camos for your bundle and you only get half of it. You only get one character and one weapon camo. That would be considered false advertisement. But in reality, this guy technically got ripped off from Supercell because Supercell presented the offer with 8 items in that pack. I'm pretty sure it was 8 items. And he only got 4 of those items, even though he presented the evidence that he's shown. He screenshotted everything and showed the customer support team at Supercell, and pretty much Supercell just spit right in this guy's face, just right on his nose, man. It's no wonder why Supercell and Clash Royale are in a complete shit spot. It's because Supercell is ripping off their player base, they are scamming their players, they are making the game even more pay to win, and they're getting so bad that now they're resorting to ripping people off even though they know they're ripping people off. They're just pretending that, oh no, we weren't ripping you guys off. This was the offer that it came with. But in reality, people are saying, no, we got more items in this pack. And you are falsely advertising this, Supercell. You need to give us what we want. Jesus Christ, man. Like, it's no wonder why this game is starting to fall off from popularity. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if people were starting a boycott by not playing the game or by not spending a penny on this game. I would be very surprised if there was a massive boycott. And if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be in full support of these people because at this point, this is just not fair to people. People deserve to get what they paid for. And if people pay for what they see, they deserve to get that product. They shouldn't have to get ripped off by this corporate company. And I've said this time and time again. Supercell just keeps proving my point more correctly. It just proves that Supercell has no respect for their player base. They are ripping off players left and right. They are making the game so terrible right now. Now it's getting to the point where they're going to intentionally rip off their customers with offers that they should have got, but in reality, Supercell is not offering the full package. If you're not going to get the full package, then why even advertise it in the first place? It just doesn't make any sense. But I don't know anymore, man. Like, this is just starting to get so out of control. This is just getting more and more insane by the day. So, again, before I end this video, I highly recommend you go check out Ken's video. I recommend you watch the entire thing. He goes really in depth with this subject, and he does a great job of covering it as well. He's a very funny content creator. I recommend you check out the full video if you want the full information and everything. So again, the link to Ken's video will be linked in the description down below, so you can go check out his perspective and check out, I guess, his deep dive is the best way to put it. So as long as Supercell continues pulling anti-consumer moves like this, and as long as they continue to cause this outrage, I will continue to keep you all updated. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'm calling out Supercell for ripping off their player base, and I'll see you all later.